Welcome to Rick Riley's world, where we look at Rick's vast collection. Looks like Rick's going to fire this one up and pull her out. Well, you left the bed up.
Well, I was hoping you'd stick your head underneath it.
Oh, yeah. That would be a tragedy. So what are we looking at here?
1977 2050A. There's International.
There's your VIN plate.
We bought this one about 4 or 5 weeks ago. It was up in northern Indiana. The guy I got it from had owned it 20 years. It had started its life out as a fire truck, tanker truck. He had the wheelbase, had the tank taken off of it, had the wheelbase shortened, had the bed put on it. And he used it for about 10 years, and it was parked for 10 years. And they had the grill out of it for, I guess, the pumper unit on the front of it for clearance. In the process trying to locate one of those. But it's pretty much a rust-free one of these trucks. He had a tire blowout on this here. The other guy's going to fix that for me. And this winter, hopefully get the bed painted and get it waxed out and start using it. Now, I've been told by a couple different people that the engine in this is kind of a rare option. It's a 3208 Cat. If you go to the other side, you can see that it's got by International on the valve covers.
Yeah, it looks like it's on this one too.
It's a 35,000 pound GVW truck. So we drove it home from way up northern Indiana, and it ran just fine. Like I said, the reason I always like this body style of the trucks, and it being rust free is kind of reason we kind of hooked onto it.
So these cabs share the same cab as this one? Is that true?
Well, I think that
same doors
are shorter on these. The glass is. The bottom of the doors are probably the same.
I think the doors are identical.
I think that glass
totally interchangeable.
I think that window's taller than that one.
Nope.
You don't think so?
I think you're wrong.
Well, maybe
the windshields are the same.
It'd be a first.
Well, yeah. Hallelujah. But the cab is a little, the roof is more toned.
Yeah, the roof's a little bit taller.
But I think the rest of the cab's the same. Doors are the same. The cowl is a little different.
As we know, International kind of used what they had, and, which was probably a good idea. It saved a lot of retooling and making things. It's got 29,000 miles on it.
Need to take a look at the air headliner.
When he took the lights off the top of it, he kind of hacked the headliner up. It had all the emergency lights and everything still on the roof. Still got a lot of the switches in there for the lights and the siren and everything that he took off. But it's one of them trucks that's, well, it spent quite a bit of its life sitting inside the heated building, no doubt. As you know, these Internationals, they was bad about these cab corners rotting out and all up in here. And this one here don't appear to have any of that on it. Got a, I think it's a 12.5 foot bed on it. And it's just a pretty stout little truck, really.
How's it go down the road?
It's about we drove it back home, it was comfortable about 60. And that was, anything over that, it was wound out pretty tight. So it's probably geared probably pretty low, because it probably had a 2,500 gallon tank on it. So that was quite a bit of weight in itself right there to be hauling around. Of course, it's got air brakes on it.
What's the plan?
I've got a couple other trucks I'm going to get rid of. I'm going to keep this one here just to haul gravel with and use it around here to move stuff around and haul with and hang on to it.
Gonna change the bed any or add sides?
I'm going to put sides, wood sides on it, maybe 2 foot tall, make an end gate for it. Got to put a brake controller on it and everything for the hitch. And it's got the original stamped IH rear end in it.
That's a dandy, isn't it?
I think the bed probably, the way it looks, probably come off a lumber truck. So it had this, usually to slide lumber off the back end of them like that, and ratchet straps on the sides here for tie downs.
Looks like it just needs a little attention.
Yep, just needs some cleaning up.
What's this deal?
He had put this on there. He had sideboards on it when I got it, but they were rotted off of it. And he made this side here so it fold down. It fold over, and he over the forklift.
Huh.
I don't know whether I'm gonna leave that on there or not.
Pretty nice truck.
You know, like I said, if usually in fire trucks they get washed there pretty regular and maintained pretty good, and with 29,000 miles on it, it shouldn't be hurt.
Fantastic. Well, thanks for showing us that.
Okay,
See you next time.
bye.